Hello, this is MrChabry. Today was Pokemon Worlds. You guys, it was amazing. You need to watch the Pokemon YouTube channel sometime to catch up on that. I'm not going to talk about the actual Pokemon Worlds. What I'm going to talk about is some stuff we got to see right after Pokemon Worlds. They showed us a new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And we got some new information from this. I'm going to look over this video. Here on MrChabry, we've got basically a breakdown of some stuff that we got to see. One thing, as you can see, a new Pokemon, Cyclizar. It is a Dragon Normal type, the first Dragon Normal type. That's a cool type combination. Moves, abilities, and also items were introduced here, and we'll look at that too as we go along. But without further ado, let's go ahead and look at some of the trailer stuff. What we got here. We got the new logo. I don't believe we saw this logo yet. So this would be the first time we saw, I think, the first time we saw it with the little dragon emblems on there. We also, I don't want to do too much because, of course, YouTube will be like, oh, you're just re-uploading stuff. And we're here to analyze. And that should be under fair use, but you know, YouTube. Here is Cyclizar, our new Pokemon, Dragon Normal type. It has a new move called Shed Tail, which is a great move. As you can see, it loses its tail, it creates a substitute, and then it switches out. So think about a baton pass and substitute in one move. That is huge. I feel like this move right here is going to be, it's obviously going to be used in competitive play. Even if Cyclizar has terrible stats, this move is likely going to make it usable. And I do wonder if this move is going to be available to other lizard Pokemon. I feel like it should be, but this is as much as we know from right now. And that's a great move. We also got to see a crazy item, which I feel like is going to have immediately competitive use. It's called Mirror Herb. Copies the opponent's stat increases. So as you see in the image here, we have, I'll go back a little bit. We have Azumarill going for the belly drum, thinking, oh, I'm going to destroy this dragon. No. Titan also gets the belly drum. So that's going to be great. You can bring it out here if your opponent tries to swords dance on you. It's going to backfire. I feel like this item here is going to completely destroy Xerneas in competitive play. You're not going to want to, you know, bring a Xerneas, waste, you know, a turn trying to set it up just to have your opponent steal that setup and then attack it right afterwards. So this is a great item. And then we got to see a little bit more of the terastallization process. You can see here, Corkle comes out here, or Colossal comes out here in the face of a Rotom Wash. And you're probably thinking, water-type move is going to destroy this fella. After the terastallization, we get to see that it has a little thing on its... It looks like a fountain on its head. And it's literally changed its own typing to water type. So yeah, this thing has just changed itself to a water type. And it still has that steam engine ability. So if you can get this in here and plan around a water type attack, you're going to get hit with a water type attack. You're going to boost your speed. You're going to just run right through the opponent with this. I think this has a lot of things it can do in competitive play, this mechanic. I know a lot of people seem to be excited that Dynamax is now a thing of the past. A lot of people have been wanting Mega Evolution to come back. I feel like this kind of bridges the idea of Mega Evolution in a way. Because Mega Evolution, you could sometimes change your typing with that. For example, Charizard into Mega Charizard X. You gain the Dragon typing. And you could play around with that competitively. If you're thinking you're going to hit with a water type move, you can eliminate that weakness. Same thing here. So it's not quite, you know, the stat boost that you would gain from Mega Evolution, but it is the type changing. And I think that could have some uses. I know it seems like they've kind of been wanting to go away from Mega Evolution. So now that it's gone, they can try different things. We also see the Breloom here use it, and it's going to just keep its grass typing. But we also are introduced to a new item called the Loaded Dice, and this makes it where multi-strike moves are more likely to hit. So you can see here it's going to go for Bullet Seed, and it's going to hit enough just to knock out this Blissey, of course. That's going to really improve certain Pokemon that, you know, rely on multi-hit moves. It's going to be a lot better. It's going to be a bane to substitute users. We have Tyranitar come out here, use the terrestrialization process to become a ghost type. And you can see Glade getting ready to go for that close combat. Normally, this would completely body the Tyranitar, but with it changing its type, it is now a ghost type Tyranitar. And that's not going to do anything to our boy. Our boy is going to just sit here, has no effect. And then it has, there's a new move called Terra Blast. Changes type when the user has terrestrialized. Basically, from what I understand, it's kind of like a it's kind of like a hidden power in a way, if you think about it, because it's changing its type. Of course, it's changing to whatever type you've changed to, and I don't know exactly how it's going to work with, like, can you use Terra Blast without terrestrialization? Does it just go with your primary type? We don't know yet. I'm sure there's a leak that explains everything about this move. But I think it's pretty cool. And how I think terrestrialization will work, I believe it'll probably be kind of like Hidden Power, where whatever hidden power your Pokemon has is based off its stats and its IVs. And I feel like that's what it's going to be like with this. You're going to be able to breed Pokemon and check which terrestrialization type they will have. But here we have this beautiful logo. I really like that. And then we're also given a glimpse at a special Pikachu that you will be able to get, you know, if you purchase the game early. And it's going to have the terrestrialization type of flying, the flying Terra type. I feel like that's a little bit easier to say. But yeah, that's basically all the new stuff we got to see so far. I don't know if they're going to do another info dump soon, but there's a lot of cool stuff that we got to see, and I really, really like this Mirror Herb. I think that's going to be one of the biggest items next VGC. And this move right here, Shed Tell, that's amazing. Baton Pass with Substitute. Anyway, you like this, thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.